Hello, everybody, and welcome back. In this section, we're going to be talking about full funnel media buying. Previously, we just talked about some scaling strategies over here. If you look at the standard operating procedure, these are mostly for direct response marketing. Trying to get a bunch of sales fast, getting more than 50 sales in a week, so you can optimize, feed the machine learning and get a lot of purchases and really just scale. That's what these scaling strategies are essentially for. But there's also a lot of things that you have to do to use proper Facebook media buying with top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. It's a totally different ball game. So now we're going to start talking about this. So just to let you know, in this procedure here, we have the testing, okay? You have the scaling for once you get some winners that come out, and this is for usually, I'd say 90% of the time you want to use this for cold prospecting, scaling, getting a bunch of purchases, and getting people to acquiring people to become your customer. See, the tool that I use, Facebook, the reason I use Facebook as a tool, this is what I tell my clients, is that let's not think of Facebook as a platform to sell all your products in. Facebook needs to be a tool to acquire new customers. Now, if you have 100 products, but one of your products sells way better than the other 99, I don't care about those other 99 products because all I'm using Facebook for is to get someone in the door. Facebook is the best tool on the market right now for acquiring customers. Okay, so that's why I have the system set up. What are people buying? Well, what are we acquiring customers with that's making us a profit? Now let's put that in here and maximize that profit. Okay. So now that once that's maximized, there's other things that we need to do to increase the LTV, the AOV, the lifetime value, the average order value. There's also branding if you're trying to deposition yourself. A lot of good middle of the funnel, UGC, user-generated content. So where this strategy comes in, okay? So this is where we're going to dive in right now. So before we actually dive into this, I want to go over my full funnel awareness. This comes from Eugene Schwartz and the 5 stages of awareness that we previously spoke about in the marketing psychology sheets. So this is how I take what stage you're in, and I put the products where the product status is at, what problem they're having, the exact audience they're in, and also what we need to do to get them to the next stage. Okay, so this is kind of a roadmap here for more practical and with the audiences and what actually to put in a Facebook audience and what to say at what times. So this is very important for building a funnel and knowing what copy, what creatives to use with what retargeting audiences. So the first section here, the first thing, the top of the funnel, see it starts off top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, bottom of the funnel, is it completely unaware. So no knowledge of anything except perhaps its own identity or opinion. So this right here is the prospect status. Prospect likes similar content or is in a competitor's consumer. Prospect has a problem that you can solve but is completely unaware of it. So the thing with Facebook is that a lot of the times if we're using conversions and we're using United States Open, even though it's really broad, Facebook usually knows if they're ready to buy and if they're having some problems off their past data points that they've been giving Facebook. So this completely unaware might not pertain to everything on Facebook, so it's kind of hard to use that. It's not but I do have an example where we've used this, and I would like to share that with you guys. So for one of my clients here, this guy's a personal trainer, and we recently just started his ad account from scratch just last week. And a lot of times people they have problems with starting up from brand new. So I'm going to show you some things we did. So we're getting a 3-cent cost per click. Yeah, 3-cent cost per outbound click and about a 1.3 CTR. And we're also getting a 0.38 CPM. Now, if you know Facebook, those numbers are unheard of, okay? And I'll tell you right now, these two are one of them in here is worldwide. This one is worldwide. So it's targeting, that's going to skew the data right there. This one right here these are all United States, okay? So we're getting crazy good results still. 20-cent cost per clicks and a 2.9% click-through rate. And what we're doing with this strategy is an amazing strategy for getting people's attention. So what I'm going to do, I didn't sign an NDA with this guy. He's cool with everything. I'm going to tell you our full funnel, which we're doing, and you go ahead and copy it because it's working amazing. So this can work for e-commerce, but this works better if it's more of a personality brand type of thing. So what this guy is doing here is we're doing 30-minute videos. That's right. Facebook says it's supposed to optimize for 15 seconds. Okay, that's what they say is the best videos. But we're being different, being a little polarizing with what we're saying here. We're going to give 5 to 6 30-minute videos, free workouts. So this one is a free arm workout from Master Trainer. This would be going up here. It's probably the completely unaware of the problem where, okay, we're just cold audience targeting right here, top of the funnel, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to retarget people that have watched this video. If they've watched it 50% or more, we're going to retarget them with another video, okay? And you can see right here that we've only spent $100 so far, and we've already got, how many, let's see, through plays. Let's see, where is it? I think it's in this one here. So we got 43,000 through plays plus the other campaign, which was a view content campaign. So this is how I usually started it. I started the video view campaign, then also like a view content campaign, or even if we have purchases coming in from another source, I'll do a conversions campaign optimizing for purchase. So what we did here is we're getting all of these through plays at 1/10 of a penny of through play because we're giving so much value, and then they're sending them to a ClickFunnels landing page that's going to get their messenger opt-in for the ManyChat opt-in. Okay, then we're retargeting those people with another amazing free video that's really like 30-minute video of a trainer that's telling you how to use each muscle. I mean, it's videos that you usually pay for, and then we're going to send them to a page for the ebook with the email opt-in. So now we're getting their Facebook Messenger, and then we're also getting their emails. Okay, now we're going to send them a third video, and this video is going to go to an offer for $99 a month to pay him for their accountability package. Now, all this stuff is still, I would say, on top of the funnel, even though we're retargeting. This is where most people would be at the bottom of the funnel, and they'd be like, this is when they expect making sales. That's where people make the mistake. Okay, well, I know for 3 months, I don't care if I make him money. And I created this plan, and he's on board with it. For the first 3 months, all we're going to do is get Messenger, get emails, and then we're going to prime them for $99 a month. And I don't care if one person buys it or not. Okay, we're already getting a couple sales on it, but I really don't care if one person buys the $99 a month. We're going to prime them, and then we're going to retarget them and retarget them value, 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 value. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, make some UGC content, user-generated content, and give an irresistible offer of $5 a month for a do-it-yourself package. So if you were to look at a funnel, which I have a funnel over here, this is for e-commerce, so it's completely different. Up here, we're just giving value, giving value, giving value. We're getting leads, getting leads, getting leads, building a massive list. That's what we're doing right now. And then we're going to start priming them, okay, sending them to a landing page that's $99 a month. And this is worldwide, so that could be a lot of money for some people. It's $99 a month for to go and log onto his app, and you pay him, and he's going to message you, and it's an accountability program. He doesn't even want to sell that. We know that's not going to work as well. We will get some people on there. We could make it work if we wanted to, but the plan is to prime them for 3 months, and then boom, down here we're going to give them an irresistible offer. We're going to retarget this huge messenger list we have, this huge email list we have, and also we're going to retarget them the huge audience that we built. We already have 40,000 through plays and videos, and we've only spent like $60 on that campaign. So we're thinking about spending at least $5,000, so you can see how much data we'll have, and we're just going to blast those audiences, the lists and the audiences, for $5 a month, downsell them, using the anchor from the $99 a month, bringing it down to $5 a month, and then all these people are going to want to sign up, because it's so cheap, and they're all already telling us, hey man, I really want to join, but the $99 is a little expensive. We know this, and we're doing this on purpose. Okay, so that's how I usually do personal branding, and that does work. That you can use that same strategy for e-commerce if you're launching a new brand. It works great for launching a new brand or doing a product launch, or for Cyber Monday. I made my client $250,000 in 2 days doing this strategy with Facebook ads on Cyber Monday. Okay, the day before and the day on Cyber Monday. So now what we say is we're in the middle of the funnel. So this is the part where you want to. This is the so these are where people know what you sell, but they're not sure if it's right for him or her. The prospect has add to cart or initiate checkout, but still looking around. These are the people that were looking, adding to cart, the $99 a month, but they're not sure. They don't trust it. It's a lot of money. They have objections. So now we have that audience right here, add to cart, initiate checkout, add payment info. So now we want to use testimonials based around trust. Use trust tactics like phone numbers on the landing page. So before, from here on, we're keeping all this stuff off the landing page. And then when this $5 a month thing launches, it's going to, phone numbers, all these things that they've been subconsciously looking for is going to be there all at once with the $5 a month. We're going to have all these things you could do here. So a lot of value, prime, and you get an irresistible offer. Okay, now we'll probably make $20,000 to $30,000 in a day with this launch. That's being conservative. So I'm explaining this funnel system with a real life example that's working right now, just so I could use it as an analogy to make more sense about how this works. This one right here, this is more of bottom of the funnel dynamic product ad campaigns. So I have another ad account pulled up right here. This is for one of my e-commerce clients. They only sell online, just doing hundreds of sales every day, just selling clothing online on Shopify. And you can see we have these two bottom of the funnel. This is blurred out here because this client is strict with their data. But these are dynamic product ad campaigns. Just to show you, they are. Let's click on one here. So you could see, this is a dynamic product ad. We need the catalog sales objective, and you build it out right here. This one is this is actually a cross sale one where if they purchased it in the past 180 days, and you exclude the last 10 days, that's good to do a cross sale. I toggle those on and off every once in a while. But I just want to show you that these two right here, they're my DPA catalog sales campaigns that we have running. 4.6, 3.6 return on ad spend. Usually with these campaigns, one of the cons of them, the negatives, is that they work great for about a couple weeks and then they die off. So you just have to refresh the campaign, and you usually get a lot of sales easy with them, great ROAS. I do no rules on these dynamic product ad campaigns. So what you want to do, and I talk about this right here in this section, is a pro tip: test out bid cap on retargeting. So this is the bottom of the funnel retargeting. It's usually just one catalog sales campaign, the 14-day viewed carts, a 30-day viewed cart, add to cart, view content, also a 14-day product upsell, and a 180-day customer post-purchase. So these are all conversions optimization for the ad delivery. Okay, because these are the bottom of the funnel. Now you could be using view contents, add to carts, all this stuff for middle of the funnel, but I would suggest using reach or landing page view or video view. See how I'm not using conversions here? Conversions is always at the bottom of the funnel for retargeting. People usually forget that, and they think that they could do a middle of the funnel with the conversions ad delivery, optimization for the ad delivery. It doesn't work that way. Facebook even shows you right here. Let me just show an example. Go down here. This is not a conversions. Let's go to create new conversions. So conversions recommended, bottom of the funnel. Okay, lower funnel. If you want to get middle of funnel, landing page views. The reason being is that you're gonna hit a lot more people in the audience that aren't ready to buy right now. So what I do for ecom is I usually don't do middle of funnel, and I just do high volume DR, direct response, and high volume bottom of funnel conversions, and I just cut out the middle of the funnel because we just want people that are going to buy. You don't want to be, especially if you have a lot of other cross-channel traffic on your site. You don't want to really be retargeting them. The only reason I retarget middle of funnel if I'm doing the video views technique, where you just retarget after after the videos 25%, 50%, 75%, just for UGC content, stuff like that. But if you do use middle of funnel, you should really use landing page views, okay? Especially if you have a small audience. Now, if you have a huge audience for retargeting and you have a lot of site visitors, say like 500,000 to 1 million site visitors in a month, you could probably use middle of funnel with conversions because you have such a big audience and you just want to spend money to make money. So it is contextual. But anyways, let's go back into this right here. So from the beginning, you can see this is how I do top of the funnel branding. I'll be honest with you, for ecom, usually my top of the funnel campaigns, I only have them on like one every other month because I'm here to make profit. Okay, I'm ready to spend money to make, like I said, profit is the metric that I always go off of. Profit optimization, optimizing for profit. I will do branding if you could tell me how it's going to make profit. If it makes me profit in 2 years, sure, I'll do it. I don't care when it makes me profit, I will do it. But a lot of times people, they have these ideas to have you want to have your culture, your brand message and all that stuff, but they all have it for a reason to make profit, okay? Unless you're doing it for a cause or donating for something, that's something totally different. If you're thinking you're spending ads on money to brand to get people interested and you don't see a return, and you're not attributing it to any sales, and you're thinking it's doing good, I would shut that off, okay? But on the times where I do use top of the funnel, this is what I usually do. This is for e-commerce, okay? So we take the winners out of the incubator campaign and plug them here. This is usually a website conversions video campaign, and I usually test the conversion events. Sometimes view content, sometimes initiate checkout, sometimes purchase. If you have enough events, I would just go ahead and start using purchase. And then these are great audiences here to start off with getting more top of the funnel. These type of ads, you want a broad, you want a big polarizing idea. That's what we talk about right here. Big idea, polarizing, grab your attention. That's what we want right here. 3 video ads. These would be great for short video ads. I know for my other clients, the trainer guy, we're using long ones. That's because in his industry, it goes back to the market sophistication. People are usually seeing ads of a trainer popping up in 20, 30 seconds or saying, hey, here, get this free book, blah, blah, blah. So we're being more sophisticated in that and beating them, just like we talked about the market psychology. So nothing is ever absolute. People always say like 15 seconds is the best video ad. They always have these statistics, right? But you need to test what works best, okay? We're testing ads for him, and the 30-minute ones are working the best right now. So there's no absolutes. If someone says only do this, only use 15-second videos or only use 30-minute videos, then they're wrong. You need to test what works for you. So that's that. So these are just good general broad top of the funnel targeting. You could use a lookalike 10%, broad interest. Maybe you just use one interest that's really broad, another interest really broad. United States Open women, United States Open men. I usually duplicate that. Since these are all videos, I put that into a video view campaign, and then I will put that into a PPE branding campaign just for Instagram. And a lot of times these are actually different creatives here, or they're the same ones, just mocked up with a 9:16 ratio made for stories. So that's usually what I do. A lot of times I have cold targeting top of the funnel story ads. So that's what this is here. And all these videos, I make sure is out of the same video. So if you do the retargeting in the audience right here, the video view campaign, you're retargeting the 25% of viewers. If it's the same video that you upload, that will still retarget them. Even if it's a little bit of a different edit here, a different crop you crop it differently for stories, or if you have it for news feed, 4 or 5 mobile, whatever you want to use, as long as it's the same video upload, you will retarget. So these are all going to get retargeted with this video view campaign. And this video view campaign, well, the first one, you will retarget 25% viewers of the top of the funnel. You're pretty much almost, sometimes you could skip this step. Sometimes I go straight to 50% or 75%. This really depends on the size of your audience. But if you have a smaller audience, start with 25% of viewers that viewed these. And then you want to retarget video number 2. This is 50% of videos. So this is the second retarget video. This is still retargeting these ones, but the people that watched at 50%. And then this one, the third video, you want to retarget people 25% of viewers that watched the first video here. So just so it doesn't sound complicated, first one, 25% of all top of funnel. Second one, 50% of all top of the funnel. Third one, 25% of this retargeting ad. So that's 3 ads they would have seen already. And the fourth one, 50% of 1 and 2. So that gets really cold right there. More warm right there. Okay, so that's how I usually get those people to keep absorbing content. And what you want to do, this content up here, like I said, there's no absolutes, but most of the time this works better when it's when it's shorter content, top of the funnel, grabbing your attention. Then you're retargeting them with longer and longer content, sucking them in more. All this is doing is creating them, is making it so every time they go on Facebook ads, they just see new content, refresh content from you all the time, and they're just like feeding off of your content. Okay. This is middle of the funnel retargeting. Now you can use, I would say, test this if you have audiences are from 5,000 or less, then you definitely want to use reach campaigns. So, or was I say 15,000 or less? I honestly haven't used reach in a while. I use reach for the incubator right now, so that's why this was a little depreciated. What I use, when you have this incubator right here, I recently turned this to the reach campaign, where it's actually retargeting people for that product that they're viewing. So that's why I don't use this that much, but I put this here because it did work at a time for me. I know it works for other people, and just because it's not working for me right now and I'm using a different strategy, I don't want to tell you to not use it, because it could work for you. So I would say test this. So this is actually a pretty cool one. If you have Klaviyo, a good audience that works is people that have opened the email three times and clicked on it at least twice. One like to play with the audience and see which size you get. That's a really good retargeting campaign, because you're also getting other traffic to your site. You should be people going into your opt-in, then you're just hitting them on Facebook ads. Getting a new audience, putting the email audience that hasn't been on Facebook yet, putting it back on Facebook. So there's also conversions landing page view campaign. That's what I was just showing you. You come in here and you do landing page views. So what we do for the audience is here. It's usually Facebook engaged. These work really well. Engage with your Instagram or engage with all. So I'm telling you what's worked best for me. You could try different audiences here, but all the engaged ones, high social proof static. These were videos, so we're hitting them a lot with videos. And then you also want to have static ads, regular images, because if someone is just only loves seeing image ads, and they might not be getting retargeted, or they might not even be hitting them, at all. So you want to make sure that you hit this. And the cool thing is that if you just watch a little bit of a video, you're going to get put in this engaged bucket. So now people are going to get these video sequences and some high social proof static images. I would probably use one or the other of these. So that's how that works there. This is the bottom of the funnel, the one that we just talked about with the DPA campaign. I'm telling you, this one works amazing. A lot of the times for ecom, I just cut this out and I just go straight to the catalog sales DPA campaign. And that's where as you can see, I make my 4 ROAS and that one just keeps pumping out sales consistently. So the reason that this works so well because it has such a high frequency. So once people see that ad, it's it's kind of has a lot of attribution. So if someone looks it up on SEO, someone looks up your site on it's a Google PPC ad or a Pinterest campaign, and they see that or whatever, or email, and they go to your site and they view a product and they end up going on Facebook. This is the best where you want to use a coupon here. That's something I forgot. These usually always have a 10% coupon, at least for my client. That's what works good for them. The reason being is because they've seen your brand from other channels or Facebook, Facebook and other channels, and then once they click on a view content and their Facebook knows that they're ready to buy from their data points, you're giving them an offer. They know they're ready to buy. They've seen your content. They've seen the product. So this is why this does so well and usually gets a 3 or 4 ROAS consistently. I don't run it, like I said, I don't run any rules on these because they are volatile at times, but over the month, over the week actually, they always have a 3 to 4 ROAS, okay? So that's about it, how I set up my top of the funnel and full branding. For e-commerce, really the best strategy that I could give you right now, since I gave you one for a personal brand that we're using, the best strategy that I've seen work and I've used in my clients selling things like leggings, hundreds of them a day in really competitive markets, is you always, sometimes you can't influence the market with just advertising. So a lot of times what we do is you use PR. You go on Fiverr, you get PR, Forbes lists. Type in Forbes PR on Fiverr, and then get a Forbes article or get some other PR written about you, about your products. Now create some top of the funnel, 15-second to 30-second, just to try it first and test what works best for you. Get some top of the funnel entertaining ads showing PR, authority by mere association. That's one of the 25 cognitive biases, and also showing people smiling. So some cognitive, very polarizing idea, very big idea. Show people smiling, get the life forces, cognitive biases, get into people's deep instincts and desires and mass desires. And then you want to have that PR there for authority, and that's just going to get their attention. And then you want to start retargeting them with a lot of UGC content. And the way to get a lot of good UGC content, user-generated content, is you reach out to a lot of influencers. So you reach out to 50 micro-influencers that are in your industry. You give them some products, and you do 2 things for them. You kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You give them to give you a shout-out, and you tell them to sign a contract where they could use that as an ad. So now you're getting flow of UGC content that's always going to be refreshed from influencers that people in the industry already respect. So now what's happening? This is how you do a full-on e-commerce funnel, okay? What's happening is that in the consumer shoes, they see this random brand that just came out. Whoa, okay, they have this new idea. They're trusted by Forbes and other companies, okay, and it's very interesting. And I like it, okay. You like this ad because it's entertaining, because they've used attractive people smiling, having fun. It's showing authority, and then also, so then you go back home, whatever. You go back on your Facebook, and then you see some more ads of people that you've seen in the industry saying things about this product, and now you're really thinking about this brand as a lot different than just all the other brands. And then for the next few days, you're getting UGC content targeted towards you of other people giving testimonials about this product. And then from there, you go on their sites. If you do go on their site, you click around, you trigger the bottom of the funnel DPA ad, and now they're products with coupon codes. But actually, before that, you want to do more trust. So you want to have more authoritative quotes, testimonials with trust. The landing page should have a phone number and different things on there for trust factors. Very logical benefits. Talk about the objections. One of another great ads you could use right at this lower middle of the funnel timing is also use have any questions, just message us. That's a great transparency ad. And then at the bottom of the funnel, you want to give them that DPA retargeting out of the coupon. So now the person has seen you've checked off all the psychological barriers that they had from you to the brand, and you've seen it. Now you're ready to make a decision and buy. Okay, that's how you set up an e-commerce full funnel. like I said, that's the strategy and the philosophy behind it. You could start off with using this, but then you want to test what works best for you. Okay, there's all different types of strategies, like using the messenger one. You could use a message ad that gets people to say, "Have any questions? Message us." Those work amazing. Also works really good as a brand transparency. If you have access to your product line, you're a manufacturer line, or if you own the manufacturer line, even better. Go walk around it, or have someone walk around, or get some film from it, and show them that this is not counterfeit. This is a true brand. This is not some crap sold online. Okay, show that some brand transparency is going to be almost more and more important. The counterfeit industry is around $400 billion industry, and it's going to be increasing. So that gives buyers a little bit more fear when they're buying, especially online. That's why brand transparency right now is a huge demand for creating creatives with. So that's about it. That's my rambling on the funnel marketing. The thing is, I could go in here and tell you how to build every single one of these campaigns, but if this is an advanced course, you should know how to build these campaigns and what you need to look at this and figure out what works best for your company. Most courses out there just say, just do this, and it only works out for 1% of the people out there and the people watching the course. I know that people that watching me right now have all different types of companies. So I just gave you a few strategies that worked great for me, and these scaling strategies. You have plenty of scaling strategies, plenty of full funnel strategies to pick from. Then you have a very, very proven testing strategy to use. Okay, so this is some great content that you could use. This is all the stuff my team has access to, and we're always viewing this just to go back up and go to the drawing board and see what's worked, so we've used in the past. So I hope that helps with creating a full funnel marketing strategy for Facebook ads. And I'm excited to see you guys in the very next lesson. Thanks.